Wait a minute, hold up. Oh, well, I guess we just gonna have to rock out like this. Y'all don't normally see everything before I get it started, but it's gonna happen today. So while we still setting up, because I ain't really mean to go live, but we live, so let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily go getimism show. I'm your host, Sun. I said I am your host, Sun 752, and this is backstage. It's like I'm letting y'all backstage. It's all good though. So we just gonna go ahead and get this thing started. And as we go a little something like this. Well, you know what? While I have this time, let me do a little prologue, a little preview, and let y'all know what we're gonna be talking about tonight. Since we have a couple of minutes beforehand. Tonight, we're talking about invasion of publicity. So basically what we're going to be asking about tonight and talking about tonight. Oh, hold on, man. Hold on. I got extra sounds in the background like this. This is yeah. Okay. Get back to it. Like I was saying. What we're going to be talking about tonight is we're asking the question about being able to film things as long as they're in public. We know that there are certain laws that govern against you filming things in a private setting. Like, you know, many people have gotten in trouble because they filmed themselves having sex with somebody without them having knowledge of it. The question is, can you or should you be able to film somebody when they are in public? Like we all have these cell phone cameras. We all have these smartphones. And we figure that anything that we see out there in the world is fair game. Is that true? Is that true? Should you be able to film anything as long as it's outside? Important instructions. All right, let's get into it, y'all. So that's how it's going. That's how it's going down. So like, I feel like y'all seeing too much right now. This should all come out through editing, but we going raw right now. We're going raw right now. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Word. Yeah. Oh. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. We got. Wait. Do we have technical difficulties? Can y'all see me? We're gonna call him back. We're gonna get it popping, baby. So it's on. It's real on. All right, let's go.
Important instructions, press 2.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show,
okay, let's go.
We're reconnecting you now.
Get this thing right, baby. Yeah. And it's the daily. You think it ain't when it is. You think it won't when it whiz. Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow, yeah. She about to turn it out. And we gonna do this thing for the crowd now. We about to make it holler. Yeah, invasion of your publicity. Should you be able to film anything and everything you want to as long as it's in public? You know, as long as it's done in public, is it fair game? Is that fair to the people out there? A lot of people don't want to be filmed, baby. A lot of people don't want their pictures taken. And we figure, look, I got a camera on my phone. I take a picture of what I want now. That's how it goes down. So let's take a look at it. Invasion of your publicity. Is there such thing as invading somebody's privacy when they're out in public? You know? We figure that since if things are newsworthy, then they're fair game. But do you feel the same? So let's see about it. We're going to rap about it, see about it, break it down. I'm going to rap about it, see about it. Right now, yeah. It's the Daily Go Getimism Show, y'all. And this is how we do. Invasion of your publicity. Is it true? Should you be able to film anything and everything out there that's done in public? You know, do you? You know, when you see certain events out there in the world, do you break out your phone and start filming that shit? taking pictures of that shit. Do you do it? Do you well, we gonna see about it, rap about it, do the thing, ride about it. Yeah, it's the Daily Go Get 'Em Show, baby. Yeah, and it's the daily Go Get 'Em. What's going on, Robin Ming? How you feeling, man? It's good to see me some you always, and you know that's true. My big sis is all up in the house. How you feeling? Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily. The Daily Go Get 'Em Show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. And tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Em Show, we are talking about your right to be able to film things in public. If they're out there in the world, should you be able to break out your phone and start taping it? A lot of people say yes. Some people say no. I want to hear what you think about it, though. I said, yeah, word. So let's get it. Let's get into this thing. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all my go-getters on this Hump Day Wednesday. Peace to all my go-getters out there doing the damn thing. Oh, how did I do that? How we do that? Okay. So yeah, we all have them. We all have smartphones now. There was a time when we didn't all have smartphones. Now we do. Does that give us the right to go ahead and put whatever we see or whoever we see out there because they out there in the world? What's done in private, may have to stay private. But we've had some problems with that too, with people having sex with people and filming it, showing it to their friends and stuff like that. People getting sexual harassment suits behind things like that. You can get in a lot of trouble if you film somebody in a private setting, doing whatever it is that y'all do, especially when it comes to sex. But outside of sex, but even within sex, hold on. If you see somebody having sex outside, you actually have the right to film that. Now, here's where it can get dicey. You can film that, but if you post them having sex out there on your social media, that's where you can get into trouble, because you still are violating that social media network's laws of indecency or nudity or sexual conduct. So that can be a big problem. What's going on, S Cook? How you feeling, man? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate me some you. Oh, Emily says no, but only because I be too slow getting my phone out. So you would tape things that you see and people that you see if you had the presence of mind to do it. I can understand it. I do it. I tape people, but I'm not going to tape the whole event. And more than likely, I'm not going to post it. Sometimes I do. Like if I see somebody, wearing something crazy, a crazy tranny out there, something like that, or somebody, somebody wearing, these high waters and tight suits or something like that, I might film that. I might take a picture of that and post it and say how I feel about it. But maybe I'm wrong for that. So boy, Building Destroy is all up in the house. What's going on, Saboy? How you feeling, Saboy? Good to see you, Saboy. And T Carry right all up in the house. How you feeling, man? Good to see me some you. You know that is true, and you know that I do. As Cook says, depends, comes in handy when police brutality occurs. I'm glad that you brought that up because I actually had that in the description of the show. You know, people have used cell phone video to prove police misconduct. The problem is a lot of those videos, an alarming percentage of those videos, have not only not led to a conviction of a police officer, but they haven't even led to an arrest of a police officer. So what good is it? You know, what good is it? Is it working? You know, like that's one of the first things I thought of. Well, you know, we could use that evidence. We could use that evidence to be able to get somebody out of a crime or to prove that policemen or authority figures have committed a crime. This can be a great thing, right? Yeah, how's it been working out though? How's it been working out? There was no, if we take it all the way to 2013, okay, Trayvon Martin, there was no cell phone video evidence of a crime against Trayvon Martin. However, as time went on, I'm not so sure that there would have been a conviction, even if there was, because there was overwhelming evidence to support that Zimmerman was wrong for killing that boy. And they did have cell phone audio evidence entered into court. How did it work out? So the ear witness thing didn't work out. 10 years later, few years later, 2015, 2016, then we had people getting killed on Facebook Live by police officers. Unarmed people getting killed on Facebook Live. 2015, Sandra Bland. We didn't see her get killed in the on video, but we saw the police camera of her arrest and when she got stopped. Were any police officers convicted? Were they even investigated? Talking about that she committed suicide in jail. Y'all going for that? I don't think I'm going for that. But nonetheless, how did it work out? We had cell phone evidence to support that there was probably some misconduct. But how did it work out? It didn't work out in her favor. No arrests, no convictions. Castillo, the one that was killed over what was that? The one that was killed in Oklahoma, in Tulsa, and the one that was killed in what was it, LA? Somewhere in California? His child in the back seat. Killed that man. No arrest, no conviction. So now we kind of have to take into consideration whether being stopped by the police is a public thing or a private thing. But one thing that we don't have to take into consideration is that first they were alive and now they're dead. And we saw who shot them, who committed the crime. Yet the court says no crime. As Cook says, Zimmerman still would have gotten off. I believe so. T. Carey Wright says, at this point, we know what's up. Don't do or say anything that won't stay that you won't stand by should a video of you come out. But is that right though? Is that fair? We know that laws govern what you do in private. Are we saying that laws can't govern what happens in public? Have any of you ever tried to film something or somebody in public and they told you, yo, Turn your cameras off. I don't want you filming me. Or don't take my picture. I've had people do it because remember, I used to do daily videos and I used to do them out there in the world, right there on an avenue, on a street, in a park or whatever. And I remember I was filming this one dude. He was playing an instrument in the park over there near over there in West Philly, right by Parkside, right over there by the Man Music Center. The Man Music Center. That's out there in the park, right? Yeah, he was playing, what was it, flute or something? I can't even remember. And I was filming him. He said, don't do that. He said, you didn't even ask me if you could film me. And I'm thinking to myself, like, really, I don't have to ask you shit. I can film whoever I want to film. Now, what you can't stop me from doing is posting it. Because if you have the right to play your music out there in the middle of the world and make us listen to it, how you going to tell me I can't film you doing it? But I gave him his respect because in a way I felt it. I'm like, okay, I ain't got to film you. 3 years ago, I didn't think of that back then. I'm thinking of it now. Did I have to respect his wishes not to film? What was he going to do? Take my camera? He didn't want to fight me. I don't think he wanted to do that. He's an old head dude. That was back when I was younger and in shape, real muscular, a lot of stamina, endurance, virile, and overzealous. He ain't want none of this. But I respected that man. I ain't have to respect it. I didn't have to give him that level of respect, but I understood where he was coming from. You don't want me to film you, I ain't gonna film you. You don't want me to take your picture, I ain't gonna take your picture. I already had it ain't like I erased the footage. Still have it. But do y'all understand where I'm going with this? You know, your right or invasion of publicity. Invasion of publicity. Are you able to just film whatever you want to film as long as it's out there in the world, as long as it's done in public? We know that what's done in the dark comes out in the light. But what about what's done in the light? Does it come out on film? Does it come on your TV? Do we have to come up with a new cliche, a new proverb, a new saying? You know? Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. TK Wright says they had no intention on sending Zimmerman to jail. I don't know if y'all watched that trial, but after watching the trial, I was like, there's no way he getting convicted. That prosecution didn't do shit to prosecute. I was like, damn, they weak. When you know the law a little bit, I'm not saying I'm a law scholar or anything, but I know the law a little bit. And I'm looking like, yo, he gonna get off. The defense was strong. The prosecution was weak. I mean, Calvin Cooler weak. I'm talking about Bartles and James. You know, Bartles and James, Calvin Cooler, 1986. Not White Mountain Cooler in the 40 bottle. That was kind of strong. That was kind of strong for a cooler. That was strong cooler. But that Bartles and James, that Calvin Cooler, that was weak. All my 80s drinkers know what I'm talking about. All right. T. Carey Wright says one of the cops was convicted last year. One of which cops? Oh, for Sandra Bland. Oh. Convicted? Or like convicted? Because how did they convict him? I don't remember anybody getting charged for the murder. They said it was a suicide. That would be a major thing if they could convict somebody for that crime. because there wasn't supposed to have been a crime. She committed suicide. That would have been evidence of a cover-up. Heads would have had to roll. There's no way that if a police officer got convicted of that crime, there's no way he could be the only one who got convicted of anything, because that would have uncovered a major cover-up. Major. Emily says, how some people dressed going out, they really want to be video. They want to be videoed. I'm working with you right here. And how they act as well. Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing the show. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all sharing the show. Thank you. As Cook says, at some concerts, they'll tell you no filming. At a lot of at all concerts, they'll tell you no filming. You're not allowed to do that. Back in the day, that was straight bootlegging. You know, we've probably all bought a bootleg copy of a movie. You know, it was all messed up, people walking across the screen, and we may have all seen a good copy of a bootleg movie. Like, yo, they did this joint right. Y'all ever see that? You ever see that episode of Seinfeld where Jerry had to film do a bootleg movie? He had to go into the movie and film it, and he was getting all good. Like, people was the copies that Jerry had filmed was like hot on the street. They were like, yo, whoever filmed that last one, yo, we need him to do it again. He was requesting cameras from different angles. It was crazy. Yeah. So Boy Wilkins says, someone told me not to take a picture of him. Mm-hmm. Emily says, Stacy, as well as the movies, no video. T. Carey Wright says, I've had cops tell me not to record them. I recorded them anyway and announced that I would, since I was a reasonable distance away and was not obstructing justice. I've seen cops say that. Yo, don't film this. I'm like, the thing about it is, as a black man, if the cops tell me not to film, I'm gonna stop filming, because I've seen them whoop ass for people not following those instructions and get arrested. I'm not getting my ass. I'm not getting Billy clubbed and having to fight a case because I wanted to prove somebody else, prove that somebody else was being done wrong. I'm sorry, but nah, I'm not taking that ass whooping. That shit. I have a family. I have people who love me. I'm not going out like that. But women can do certain things that men can't do. But I've seen women get their ass whooped too. So sometimes you just have to weigh the cost. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't need to be right. Yeah, me. Sometimes I don't need to be right. Like, I'm good. All right. You got it, Black. You got it. We good. Well, we straight. We'll seek justice in another way. We'll seek justice in another way. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll rumble anybody, especially a cop, but not in uniform. Nope. He ain't getting these hands while he got a badge, a gun, and uniform on. Even out of uniform, I've seen it not go right. You might have won the battle. You lost that war like a motherfucker. Emily says, my sister don't like taking pictures. Her daughter put her on social media once, and my sister was so mad. Look, I got whole family members. There's a whole section of McIntyres that are off limits on social media. No pictures. And they got scouts out there to see if you out there violating. I'm like, y'all witness protection ass McIntyre ass niggas, man. These witness protection ass relatives of mine, son. What you mean? Y'all got in the picture. You know that. I don't like my teeth, so I'm gonna smile without showing you. Yeah, but you better not post them. No posting pictures on social media. Robbie Ming says, well, maybe he thought you was going to bootleg the film. I don't know. Robbie says, I don't think so. So filming is invasion of privacy. But that's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about an invasion of your public. See, there's no word like I couldn't write invasion of publicly. I mean, I could have, but kind of doesn't make sense. Not that I've never wrote anything that didn't make sense, but let's keep it moving. Robbie Ming says it was BS because Zimmerman's father is a judge. As Cook said, pink champagne is weak. Sham Pipple. Remember that was Sanford & Son? You know, Champagne and Ripple. Sham Pipple. All right. Emily says, I can have some hilarious shit for social media if I film the shit I see. I mean, all of us can. I ride the subway now. I see shit every goddamn day. That's laugh worthy. Mad humorous shit, but like, I don't know. Let's go talk about some never watched that show. They whooping black kids, women, and the elderly. Yeah. Robbie Ming says that's more evidence against the cops. Yeah, if you want to call it evidence, to me, evidence is what's used in a trial. If there's no trial, there's no evidence. Evidence is used in trials. No trial, no evidence. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. By the way, man, I have good news. Like, after weeks of being kind of hoarse, like, I feel like I'm getting my voice back. Y'all see how loud and clear I am? I did the Elmo voice this morning. That was loud. I was like, yo, I think tonight we're going to preview Elmo. Elmo's coming back. Elmo, la, 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 Elmo's world. See, before it was like, Elmo's world, Elmo's world, Elmo's world, la, 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 grits. You know, like grits. Grits. Toast, 2 scrambled eggs. Grits. I said, grits. Anyway, all right. You don't have to be a law scholar to know what's up, and you speaking truth. Stevie saw that word. My bad. The cop for Sandra Bland was fired, arrested, then found not guilty. My mama tried being gangster and drank that pink champagne. That's gangster? That's gangster? Carrie Wright says, if you are in public, law, how is it an invasion? We can expand the discussion and talk about moral limits and respect, but it's not an invasion of privacy. I agree with that. The law says that it's not an invasion because you are out there. But let me ask you this. Do you feel like everything that's done to you out there in the world is fair game for you to be put out there like that? Like, even on the news, there has to be disclaimers and things like that in order for them to report those things. They don't get to just report those things for free. When they're on site, that's one thing. But in order to get statements from people and things like that, you got to sign off on that. So when you see people, when you see people on the news and they're giving a statement like, this happened and that happened and blah, 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 and blah, 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 they got to sign off on that. You know why? Because the news is eating off of that. They're eating because of the advertisers. They eating off of that. So you out there, think about the lady, ain't nobody got time for that. Remember how she blew up off of that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. 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 She blew. She's reversed it. Whenever you see somebody on TV and they got a mic in front of their face and they talking about real shit, they got to sign. They got to sign off. They got to sign off for that. It ain't for free. Now, if you think it's okay for the networks who have billions of dollars to take your image, your words, and twist it and edit it the way they want it to sound and look, while they make money, because people are looking at them, the advertisers figure you watching, they paying for airtime during commercial breaks, and they eating crazy, and you get nothing. You think that's okay? Well, evidently the law don't think it's okay, and that's why they make you sign a disclaimer. So, should there be some type of rules out there in the public that govern whether somebody has the right to film you? Just because you're out there in the world, does that mean that it's okay for them to pull out they camera or their phone and start filming and start editing? That it's okay for them to pull out they camera or their phone and start filming and start editing. Stage hands, y'all got grips and shit. Yeah, move these props over here. You know what I mean? Y'all selfie filmmakers out there making yourselves look. I mean, the shit that y'all women are able to do with a cell phone to make yourselves look like this. I'm like, this is amazing. And it's distressing at the same time. It can be disturbing. It can be disturbing. It can be disturbing. As Cook says, that's why you wore red. Emily says, Selena got lost, Omar. Selena. I'm lost in mood. As Cook says, I wouldn't want any strangers filming me. Seems like a little bit of respect needs to be paid to that. My sister pay me. My sister pays me, and I watch for her and make sure. What are we talking about? Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? Charlene. Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. You know what I mean? Elmo. Is that why I wore red? Great! I said, great! Yeah. Yes, Selena. She commented on your Facebook post about the show, speaking to everyone. Yo, that shit. Let's keep it moving. Now I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit's weird. Some people haven't gotten the memo that we ain't over there no more. It's all good. It's all good. Invasion of publicity. Should you have the right to film whatever you see out there because it's out there in the public? Is it fair game because it's in public? Is it all right because it's in public? Is it totally legal because it's in public? Is it? Please make sure y'all share the show, y'all. I know a lot of y'all are automatic, but I need y'all to share the show. And I need y'all to share it on y'all pages. I need y'all to share it in y'all groups. You know what I mean? Email, you know what I mean? Homing pigeon, whatever, Pony Express, however you do. I need y'all to do it. And also, if y'all would like to speak on the show, if y'all would like to call in and give your 2 cents, I'm all in. And we gonna do that. Calling number is 319-527-6199. That's the number. I said 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. 319-527-6199. Yes. Yo, I said the 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said the 319-527-6199. Yo, get your shine, baby. Yeah. Yo, get your shine, baby. Yo, get on the line, baby. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Yo, get on the line, baby. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said the 319-527-6199. Yes. Yo, I said the 319-527-6199. That's the number. Yes, y'all. Yeah. Yes, y'all. Yeah. Yes, y'all. Yeah. And that's how we doing it. 319-527-6199. If you would like to speak, press number 1. And then that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn thing. Look at this. Peace, son. I'm making a lot of moves on various projects. And so I'm networking hard to make connections that are going to facilitate such. Hit me up to discuss potential business between us. And he leaves a number, 773. I know that area code. 773. Isn't that Virginia? Is that Virginia? Let me see. Area code 773.
Chicago, Illinois. According to Wikipedia, area code 773 serves Chicago, Illinois outside the downtown core. It went into effect on October 12, 1996, with a brief grace period that ended on January 11, 1997. The area code covers the city, excluding the downtown core.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure my man was legit. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see. Good looking out, fam. Good looking out. Good looking out. And we still here. Word up. Yeah, we still there. All right, let's get it popping. All right. So peep game, y'all. Is it right for us to be able to film whoever we want to film just because it's out there in the world? Is it fair game, baby? You see a couple out there freaking on the corner, filming like, oh, y'all need to get a room. And I'm going to encourage y'all to get a room because I'm going to film the whole thing. Public porno, baby. Public porno. By the way, how many of you have ever participated in public sex? How many of y'all have done it? Some of y'all freak asses. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't okay. I mean, doing it in the house is so 2020 January. After the first of the year, it's all outside for me. Soon as the weather broke, I'm not doing it in the house no more. And nobody better not film me. Go ahead, baby. Ain't nobody looking. I mean, it's serious business though, because like I said, many people have filmed themselves having sex. Some people claim to have filmed themselves having sex so that a woman couldn't claim that it was a rape situation or whatever. But you know that some films are not admissible in court, and even when they go to court, the ones that are admissible in court, a lot of times they don't lead to an exoneration because what's on video doesn't always tell the whole story about a situation. And that's kind of the issue that I have with filming things in public. I know that it sounds nice and cool and chill that people like during Black History Month, you know, they put memes out there to show our heritage and our treatment, the way that we've been treated by people, and you know, by the enemy, you know, back in the day and that kind of shit. But sometimes they don't put the right information. Sometimes they don't put the right information. But a lot of people see what's on film and they figure pictures don't lie. But pictures do lie nowadays because editing lies. The picture didn't lie. The editor is lying. And they can manipulate things. They can put heads on bodies, bodies on heads, and bodies in places and on things that make it look like one thing when it's another thing. You know, you can have two people talking to each other, take a picture of it, put a caption on it, and people will believe that the conversation is about that. We believe this shit. It's all propaganda. So if propaganda can be used in the media to tell a story or manipulate a story, what makes us think that it won't be done? What makes us think that it won't be done to us by other people? What makes us think that? So we have to take this into consideration. We have to really take these things into consideration, you know, because somebody may film you out there and you may be doing something innocent. You know, film you putting groceries into the back of your car. As you putting the groceries in the back of the car, I'm talking about the back seat of the car. And they can manipulate it and have a man in the back of the car. Or they may have actually been a man in the back of the car that you were handing the groceries to in the back seat of the car. But they make it seem like you were getting ready to give head. It happens. And this is something that can happen in public. And somebody can manipulate that video. They can edit that video to make it do certain things. You know? So it's something that we have to take into consideration. It's something that Elmo don't want to be filmed. Don't film Elmo. All right. Emily said yes because she was on medication. Yes, because she was on medication. I shared and liked it. Mine, yours. Emily says you can have video with no sound, and maybe those are the ones not used in court. Make sure you have videos with sound, and it may be better as evidence. It's other places to do it besides outside. Yeah, they are. But some people are exhibitionists. They exhibitionists, and they want to be seen. You know, they want to be seen. Listen, when I was doing comedy, it used to amaze me how many people wanted to be talked about on stage. Like people would wear really, really provocative or outfits that they knew comedians were going to clown, but they went there for that. And I wasn't a heckler type of comedian. I didn't that wasn't my training in the beginning. But I used to work this room that I had in 2009 and 2009 and 2010. No, wait. No, it was just 2009 for the whole year. And that was a strange room. It was a small room. It was a crazy room. Cats used to come from New York to work this room. And I had a reputation. It was like, yo, when you go down to that boy's son room, yo, you got to come with your A game. Yo, they don't want to hear they would not let you just go in there and do your material. You had to start pointing cats out in the crowd, dudes in the front seat, whatever, pull people on stage. It was crazy. But that got then I realized, like, oh, these cats are ratchet. They wild. They out of control. They want to get dissed. They want to be able to be like, I got you. I got you. That was their thing. So after I worked that room, I said, oh, okay. So it's like that. Everybody didn't come just to hear jokes. They came to hear jokes told on other people. So that taught me a lot about human behavior out here, because a lot of people are like that out here in the world. They want to be seen. They want to be talked about. You know how they say any publicity is good publicity. There's no such thing as bad publicity. They say as long as you're being talked about, you can make that money. You can do the damn thing. You can work it out. You can get a couple of dollars. Well, possibly there was something to that. I know in that setting it was. Out here in the world. So let's keep it moving. You know, one of the more disturbing things that we experience when it comes to taping things publicly are children out there fighting, or fights on video. You know, that's one thing I don't like that shit. You know, seeing black people out there beating up each other, snatching their wigs off, you know, rolling on each other and all that shit is bad. And you can argue that, well, that's real life, you know, whether you agree with it or not, whether you think I should have took a video of it or whatever, that's up to you. But I'm like, the humiliation that's associated with something like that. You get your ass knocked out on camera. And I've seen it plenty of times, got knocked out. Like, yo, man, I'm thinking to myself, like, that would make me, if somebody knocked me out on camera, like if we wasn't just in a fight, let's say, you know, you snuck me or something like that, the universe is going to do something to you off camera. But even on Cheaters, that show Cheaters, you know, I always wondered about that show. Like, by the way, that show Cheaters is a prime example of things that's done in public. Are you able to film those things? The show Cheaters, which y'all know. I tell y'all what I know about Cheaters. Anybody that you see speaking on that show, anybody that has a microphone, anybody who's within microphone audio where you can hear them speaking, everybody got to get paid. Everybody has to sign a disclaimer. So when they go into the club, they got their cameras, they got their lights, they stormtroop the club and all of that shit, and they catch the dude with his side chick and whatever, and you know, and then a fight ensues or whatever, and they break it up, and he's trying to explain and blah 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 blah. He got to get paid. He has to sign off and get paid in order for them to film that episode. The side chick, she has to sign off and get paid in order for them to air that episode. When you see somebody on those shows and they have the image blocked out, they still signed off and they still got paid. They just didn't pay enough in order to show their image. But if you don't sign that disclaimer, they can't air that episode. Nobody has the right to follow you around on some private investigator shit and put it on TV to make money off of you. And that's what they're doing. They make money off of you. They have advertisers. The show been on for over 10 years. The show's been on for what, 15 years or whatever? You got to sign a disclaimer saying that it's all right for them to air that episode with you and your image. And that it's okay for them to chop the video up to make it look like they want to make it look. And if you don't sign it, if you say no, y'all don't have the right to follow me, y'all don't have the right to film me, and y'all don't have the right to air me. They can't use it. And that's why when you call up cheaters, you think it's all sweet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find out my man is cheating. I'm gonna call up cheaters, and they have private investigators. Private investigators got to get paid. They got to get paid. They're not working for free. So if you listen to the show in the beginning, they tell you that if they don't find any evidence of your man or your woman cheating, then you got to pay for those private investigators. So here's what I suspect happens. Now, I don't have any proof for this, but here's what I suspect happens. When they catch the cheater cheating, and he be like, yo, fuck that. I'm not signing this shit. Y'all ain't airing my shit out there like that. And they be like, yo, we got this check for you, son. Yo, I mean, I know it's kind of embarrassing, but I mean, it ain't no real big deal. But look, we talking about 15 stacks. 15 stacks. You go ahead and sign off on that. 15 stacks, dog. Plus, if you don't sign it, your girl, she gonna have to pay that money. Now, you wrong. You was out here cheating and all of that. You know what I mean? You see your girl's all upset and all of that shit. She gonna have to pay. She gotta pay. You know, them private investigators ain't free. The dude who drove the van, he ain't free. The dude who holding the camera, he ain't free. The ones who bust through security and all of that shit, that shit ain't free. None of this shit free. So she either you gonna let your girl eat that 15 stacks? You gonna let her eat that? Damn, man, you wrong. That's what I suspect goes on. They gotta pay. So some people be like, all right, you gotta block out my face. But understand this, everybody has to sign off. Not just 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. Nope. Everybody has to sign off. If one person doesn't sign off, then the show can't air. Now, y'all have cheaters one-on-one. See, I know about this. I know about this video production and all that kind of shit network. I know a little something about that. I'll put y'all on to that shit all day. People be thinking this shit is real. I'm like, it's real-ish. It ain't real. It's real-ish. It's real-ish. Easy money. I'll jump in view of a camera just to get paid by any means necessary. Nah, it don't work that way. If you weren't the focal point of the episode, you ain't getting paid. Because those people have to be mic'd up. That's what people don't be understanding. Like, yo, the way video goes is the microphones are given to each individual that are supposed to be on film. So on a show like Cheaters, where the person doesn't know that you're coming, they can't be mic'd up. It's different than like on Maury. You know how like they'll have somebody on Maury and they'll be like, oh, your mother's in the crowd. And you can hear her all loud and clear. That's because she mic'd up already. The producers already put the mic on her. She got the battery pack, you know, the transmission pack in back of her. She's mic'd up. That's why you can hear loud and clear. And that's why you can't hear the person next to her. You can't hear the person talking and backing them on front because they can turn the mic off when it's not her time to speak. Soon as it's her time to speak, they turn the mic back on. Soon as her time to speak is over, they turn that shit off again. It's all production. It's all production, baby. It's all production. Yeah, I know I'm small time here, but at least I know how it goes. All right. Invasion of publicity. Robin Ming says, those are cowards that jump one person. Yeah, let's get back into that. So, yeah, you know, when we see these fight videos, Oh, the reason I brought up cheaters is because I've seen people get knocked out on cheaters. I'm like, damn, how much did y'all have to pay for this dude to let y'all see him get knocked the fuck out? Knocked out. Cold. And did y'all pay his medical bills? Got a concussion. Whenever you get knocked out, that's a concussion, baby. So I know we all get on the person that shows these kids out there, you know, fighting, flash mobs, all that shit. And a lot of people be like, well, you so busy out here filming, but did you break it up? You just gonna let them fight and you out here taping them fighting? And the person taping like, shit, this ain't my business. It ain't your business, but you got the camera in your hand. You making it somebody's business. And now you've become a witness. You know, you become a witness. If arrests are made and they do an investigation and your video can be recovered, you can be subpoenaed to come in and be tried as a witness. Like, you're gonna give some testimony. You put that shit out on social media. And actually, you may be in trouble because you put it out on social media because they were all minors. But because it's in public, they may relax those laws a little bit. They may relax those laws a little bit. Invasion of publicity. Should you have the right to fight? Should you have the right to film anybody that's out there in the world? That's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go-Getimism Show, y'all. If you would like to call into the show, 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. Get at us, baby. That's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go-Getimism Show. If they're out here in the world, are they fair game? Can you pull out your camera, start taping like it ain't nobody business but yours? Emily says that's the price all of these reality TV shows are about as well. Get that money and put your life on display. But that's different because there's no such thing as reality TV. All that shit is scripted. All that shit is scripted. I mean all of it. All of it is scripted. There's no reality. And I'm gonna tell you how you know that no reality TV shows are real. First of all, they always have something happening on each show. All right, this is how reality TV is filmed. First of all, everybody that you see on the show gets paid. That's number one. Number two, they all have agents who negotiate the price that they will get paid in order to be on the show. Do you have an agent? In real life, people don't have agents. In real life, people don't have managers. They have managers at their job, but they don't have managers in their career. Third of all, when they went on this so-called reality TV, when they get into arguments with each other, you notice that they give each other time to speak. In reality, when you argue with somebody, how often do you let them just get their shit off? How often do people in a heated discussion wait for people to say what they have to say and then say what they want to say? You in a heated argument with somebody, y'all talking over each other. But see, that don't sound right on the microphone, so they can't use that kind of footage. And that's how you know it's scripted. They tell them, no, y'all can argue, but y'all can't argue. Y'all can't talk over each other. It's not going to come off. It's going to sound crazy. On the audio is going to sound crazy. We can't do it like that. Both of y'all are mic'd up. There's no such thing as reality TV. It's all bullshit. How do you want to have episodes in your life? Plus, do y'all think the camera crew follows them 24/7? Because they don't. They don't. They might film like, all right, on a day of filming, we got 15 hours. Y'all better make something happen in this 15 hours. As a matter of fact, this is what's going to happen. We're going to set it up this way. Now, y'all ad-lib, freestyle, this topic. But this is what we want. This is going to be our reality for today. Yeah, they got writers. Yeah, there's no such thing as reality TV. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And I mean 100% bullshit. I mean, come on, man. Donald Trump had his own reality TV show. Need I say more? Need I say more? Need I? Robbie Ming says, everything is about the almighty dollar. I'm so glad you said that. Understand, overstand, understand, overstand, get it right. Word up. Emily says, my phone, my right, my bill. Tell it to the judge. It really is. I already know that. I've told others that that as well. Robbie Ming says, on the news the other night, they showed all of these boys kicking this 14-year-old girl. Yeah, I saw that. Thing is, you can't really see the girl. And the reason they couldn't show the girl is because she's underage. And so were the boys kicking her. But Rob, I've seen other videos, not of that, not dealing with that particular thing, but I've seen videos where they showed like a boy getting beat up, and they had the caption, they beat him up for getting good grades in school. And I looked at the video, I'm like, oh yeah. So they were beating this dude up because he got good grades in school. And then I'm looking at people commenting on a video, yo, this is so fucked up, and blah, 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 blah. That's why he gonna be something in life, and they ain't gonna be nothing. And I'm like, so y'all believe this shit? Y'all believe that because this dude got good grades in school, that these thugs, these ne'er-do-wells who were also in school, or who also had to be in school in order to know that he got good grades, and it pissed them off, all of them, so bad that they whooped his ass over it. And you believe that. But while they was whooping his ass, I didn't hear nobody say, you fucking nerd, you fucking, getting them A's. Yeah, you about to take this A ass whooping. You about to take this A ass whooping. I didn't hear them saying nothing about whooping his ass over getting good grades. I didn't hear them saying nothing. They were talking, but I ain't hear them say nothing about that. How do you know that they was beating him up over getting good grades? And how fucking stupid does that sound? I know people do stupid things, but come on now. So we know that people can make a video say whatever they wanted to say, and it will evoke any type of emotion that they wanted, that the producer, director, and writer wants it to say. So is that is that fair game out there in the world? Is it? I'm just giving y'all a little something to think about tonight, because from my point of view, this ain't as easy This ain't as easy as 1, 2, 3. The crew was called BDP. And if you want to get to the tip top, stop the violence in hip hop. Hey yo, or is it YO? I think it was YO. Is it YO? I think it was YO. It's YO. I think it was YO. Anyway, I said anyway. So, this ain't, I just don't think this is as slam dunkish as people give it credit for. You know what I mean? Like, there's more. This is a long book and it's a lot of pages to it. There's a lot of pages to this book. So if we stay on one page, then we'll believe one thing. But if we start flipping through the pages, we'll probably see some other things. Is it all right for you to film somebody doing whatever they do just because it's out there in the world? Do we have a different or greater obligation out there than just filming people? Like, if you see violence or some type of emergency type of situation out there in the world, should you be dialing 911 or offering some assistance or even just yelling out, "Stop! Cut it out! Don't do that!" or something? Should you be doing something? Should you be doing something besides just yelling out? I mean, just filming, because when we're filming it, we're actually doing a selfish thing, because we thinking like, yo, I'm gonna post this shit and people gonna watch it. I'm gonna get a lot of views. Yeah, I know. None of us really want to. None of us really want to admit that. I know. 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 But the reality of the situation is that it goes down like that. It goes down like that. And that's something that we have to take into consideration. It's something that we have to take into consideration. It's something that we have to take into consideration. And I think that the time has come for us to open up our minds a little bit and decide a little bit clearer the parameters of what's right and what's wrong. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it short? Is it long? But we about to get out of here in a minute. I'm about to get out of here in a few minutes, but I want y'all to, I wanted to do this show tonight because I really wanted y'all to think about it. 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 Think about that. Now think about this. I want to say peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news for show. I'm just still sharing the show. All right. Okay. But yeah, filming somebody in public, is that fair game? If you don't get anything else out of this show, think about that. You know what I mean? Queen Monica, she says, my grandmom used to watch that. Used to watch what? Cheaters? She used to watch Cheaters? T. Carey Wright says, it's okay to film, but not to just stand by and let something horrible happen to someone as we watch it as it happens. Man, in my inbox, I get people I've never seen. I see people get murdered in videos all the time. I be like, damn. I mean, have we become that desensitized? Have we become that desensitized to violence, man? You know what I mean? Have we become that desensitized? Has social media desensitized us to violence? Like, I'm seeing videos where people have gotten killed Murdered by police. A lot. I've seen a lot of those videos. You get the disclaimers. Hurry up and share this video before Facebook takes it down again. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, those are not scripted videos. They really got killed. I mean, do we really want to see that shit? Do we want to see that? And have we gotten so used to seeing it that it doesn't even affect us anymore? It's like no big deal. Is that where we are with it? So Boy Wilkins says this world is fucked up when videoing someone outweighs someone's life. I think you might be on something. And S. Cook says, yes, we have. We've been desensitized. Definitely desensitized to not just violence, but also compassion. Desensitized to compassion. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. About to do these birthday shout outs and then get on up out of here. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to we're going to keep it moving. Yes, we are. We're going to keep it moving. We are all stars. And yo, man, shout out to everybody out there wearing these damn surgical masks and shit. Yo. This shit is really crazy, yo. Straight lace. This shit is mad crazy about, with this whole coronavirus thing. This shit's serious. I don't mean serious in that we're taking it seriously. I mean, it's serious. The coverage that we're getting about this is crazy. It is. It's crazy. So I don't know, son. But yeah, I'm seeing people today with all these surgical masks on and all this shit. Yo, cats are scared, man. People are scared out here. Real scared, you know what I'm saying? Like this thing. Like now, if I start taking pictures of people out here, wearing these surgical masks, am I right? Am I wrong? Do I have the right? They out here looking like the soul of Michael Jackson is still alive. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, wearing surgical masks. I mean, this shit crazy. But at least people are being conscious of washing their hands now. A win is a win. Lordy. Good Lord. Let's do these birthday shout outs and let's keep it moving. Let's get on up out of here. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 11th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are number one out the box. I said number one out the box. My cuz, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, stand up all day Milltown. My cuz, Kenneth Neal, affectionately known to us, the fam, as Ken. Not Ken, not Kenny, but Ken. Ken, turning 57 years old today. Happy birthday, cuz. And also Antonio Starks, go getter. Antonio Starks, turning 48 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Iron Man. And also Eric Croxton, happy birthday to you. And Sharice McIntyre, happy birthday to you. And Butter Rock, turning 31 years old today. Happy birthday. And Miranda Jean-Francois, turning 32 years old today. And Norma K. Killingsworth, turning 40 years old today. She got a 40. Y'all watch out. She got Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. And yo, what's up now? And also go get a Tamia Nickerson. Tamia Nickerson turning 45. 45. She got a 40. Yo. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Clear the place out now. And also Michael Cummings turning 54 years old today. And Nichelle Shani. Bow, 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 bow. Just got up in the 40-40 club now. She turned 40, baby. 40, baby. And she still young, looking sporty, baby. And also Sharon Goldilocks Crawford. Sharon Goldilocks Crawford turning 44. Oh, shit, not a 40. Bow, 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 bow. Most powerful gun in the world right now. Last but not least, Yolanda Coates. Happy birthday to you, Yolanda Coates. I mean, Ohio, stand up all day, all day. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious March 11th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, hey, yo, listen. Listen, escúchame. Listen, man, I mean, we all have these cell phones. We all have these smartphones. You know, we can take pictures. We can take videos. When cell phone cameras, especially when video first came out, it was all the rage. But you could only film for a certain amount of time, like maybe, you know, like a minute or something like that, because we didn't have the capability with the memory cards. Now we have damn near unlimited space. So we can tape for hours and hours and hours and hours or whatever. And we are taking those gigabytes of memory and we're using it to at our leisure. We're filming and filming and filming. We know that certain things that are filmed in private are not to be filmed and are not to be shared. But other things out there in the world, we film them as we please, like it ain't no thing. Are there any rules? Are there any parameters? Are there any guidelines? Where are the ethics? Where's the ethical code when it comes to the streets? Is it like anything that happens out in the streets is fair game? You could do whatever you want to. It's wild, wild west. It's the great outdoors. Is it like that? Or do we need to establish some type of rules and some types of rules and regulations that will govern our behavior as it pertains to audio and video? Well, I don't know how they would I don't know how anybody would implement this, but you can always implement any rules that you want to in your own life. Now, whether you can get somebody else to follow those rules or adhere to those rules, Yo, man, please don't forget to like the show. Please press that like button. Press the like button. Press the like button. Press the like button and share the show. Please share the show. You know, we're still trying to grow this movement. This is the Daily Go Getimism show for those of you who don't know. And we're on every day. Yes, we are every day. And we always got something fly to say. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know. So as we proceed to give you what you need, we are out of here. Love is love, y'all. Love is love, y'all. And I holler back. I said I said I holler back. Let's get this thing popping. All right. Hold on. Mm. And so we out. All right, so let's end it here.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And you know what I mean? Peace, y'all. One love.